A lot of you hanging on. We'll go right to the phone calls. First up is Tyra, listening in San Antonio, Texas on the web. Hi.
Hi, Hank. Thank you for your ministry. I had a question in regards to Genesis 4 and 5 and Cain and Abel. My big question was, God looked upon Abel's offering with favor, but not Cain's. And I didn't know if there was any other supporting scriptures that told us why.
Well, yes, I think the context itself tells us why. We should never suppose that Abel's offering was accepted because it was a blood sacrifice, as some say, and Cain's was rejected because it was bloodlust. That's really not the point. Each gave according to his vocation. But here's the deal. Abel gave the firstborn, the fattest of his flock. Cain gave fruit that was not the first fruits. So at issue here is a disposition of the heart. And Cain's disposition is evident in the text. He's angry, he's downcast, and sin reigns in him with vulgar vengeance as he embodies the character and even the craftiness of his father, the devil. So how do we know that? Well, again, the context tells us that Cain invited an unsuspecting Abel to the field, and there he murdered him with malice and forethought. And even after he had murdered Abel, his evil disposition is evident in his complaint regarding the severity of his punishment. He was not now bothered by the content of his sin. He was bothered by the consequences he would have to bear. So it wasn't penitence, it was punishment that caused Cain to plead for protection from the posterity of Adam. He didn't want to suffer, even though he had committed an egregious sin. Again, not concerned about the sin, but the consequences that he would have to bear.
So God already knew what his heart was, essentially.
Exactly. And this highlights the reality that man looks on the outward appearance, but the eyes of God pierce externalities and perceive the intent of the heart.